Y'all, now is the time. Today is the day that I go take the last portion of my test. We're gonna claim that we passed already. I'm already a licensed cosmetologist, so I will come back to update y'all. Hello everybody, how are you guys doing today? If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. If you are new to my channel and you like my content, make sure you subscribe. Click that notification bell so you never miss a video that I upload. All right, so by the title, you already know what we are going to be talking about. Yes, your girl is officially done with cosmetology school. I have officially passed my state board exams, and I want to get into it and give you guys some information about my journey, everything. I made sure I wrote everything down, you guys, because number one, we don't want to be rambling and going all over the place. I really want to get straight to the point, because I know when I see content, I want them to get straight to the point. So we finna get to the point, y'all. All right, so I got my notebook right here. So I'm going to start off with my journey, telling y'all a little bit about my journey and how everything went. First of all, if you guys know, if you've been following me for a while, you've been following my videos, you know that I was in cosmetology school in Texas. I also got my lash license in Texas as well. What made me want to get my cosmetology license was the fact that I wanted to expand my horizon, if you will. I wanted to be more than just a lash artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to do more. I have 3 daughters, so I'm always doing hair, period, point blank. Also, I started Cosmo School in the state of Florida, February 14, 2023. Yes, that's when I started school. I graduated December 6, 2023. I was supposed to actually graduate December the 22nd, no later than I think it was January the 6th or something like that, but I graduated December the 6th, as I was saying. Also, I want to tell you guys about my test results. So I want to get into my test results. So originally when I got out of school, I was so eager to just take my test because I really wanted to prepare myself and I was ready. You know what I'm saying? So I scheduled my test. When I did graduate, I had to come out of pocket and pay for my own test. My test was not included in my tuition. So therefore, I had to pay for my test. I scheduled my test, set it up and everything. Did the HIV course and all that. I had already did that because I wanted to transfer my lash license. So that led me to do the HIV course. So I had already did that. So some requirements that the state of Florida wanted. Also, my test results. So we had 2 parts and it all was written. In some states you have a written portion and then you also have a, what is it called? When you go in front of the state. Look, y'all, forget because it's been so long. I forget, y'all. It's going to come to me. But when you go in front of the state and you perform in front of the state and you let them know, everything, that the practical, that's what it's called. Yeah. So here in the state of Florida, everything is written. So you get a theory portion and then you also get a clinical portion. On a theory portion, that's mostly everything. So you're dealing with all the chapters and they ask you little questions. Also, what I want to point out is that the test was not what I expected. So therefore, they give you study guides and stuff while you're in school. It was not what I thought. I can't really go into detail about how the test was, what questions was on the test. Can't really do that. You know, that is a crime. So I can't go into detail about that. But what I will say is read your book. Read your book, because when you read your book, you cannot go wrong with that. And I just want to let y'all know that, especially when it comes to these state boards, these state tests, is not what we think it is, you know. And it was ABCD choices or whatever. So, you know, if you are in the state of Florida, you are aware of that. And if you're not, that is the deal. I did the clinical, y'all. I took the clinical, I believe it was January the 6th. It was a little after New Year's, I believe. I took the test, and y'all, I failed it the first time. I'm going to just be real with y'all. I failed it the first time, and I want to be transparent with everybody because sometimes we see a lot of people ups, but we don't really see people downs, and people aren't always willing to tell the truth about things because of how it may make them feel. But you have to fail your way into success. And this is why I'm telling you guys about my journey and how everything happened. And no, it wasn't no easy walk in the park. No, I did not have nobody just cheering me on besides my kids and my husband. They cheered me on the most. I will be honest about that, and I do appreciate them for that. Also, I passed the clinical the second try because I was determined. Now, I'm not gonna lie. When I took the clinical the first time, baby, I was in tears. I was crying. I was upset. I was hurt. I was discouraged. I was just everything you could think of that wasn't so good. I felt all those emotions, and I just was like, oh my gosh. So then I got to the point where I'm like, you know what? What you gonna do about it? You gotta go study. So I started reading my book, and I started getting into my book. And honestly, when I got into my book, I started seeing some of the things that I was seeing. So I was like, wow, this is what it took, is to get in your book. Them study guides not gonna really help you. It's getting into the book, understanding every point and direction of things. So yeah, get in your book, read your book. That's what I suggest. What's next for me? So am I going to be in a chain salon? Am I going to get my own suite? Am I going to buy a shop? Those are the questions. So my goal right now, honestly, y'all, is kind of up in the air. But I do feel like I do want to start at a chain salon and build my clientele up. And then I want to go into a suite with my husband, because if many of you guys don't know, my husband is a barber. He's been doing it for a couple years now, so, and he's very great at it. And I'm not gonna lie, my husband is my inspiration. He is the person that I look up to the most. He's the person that encourages me the most, and I am so thankful for that, because everybody don't have that, but I definitely have that. And I appreciate that my kids encouraged me. When I had failed the clinical part, my kids basically wrote me a note and said, don't worry, you're gonna pass it the second time. That really made my day. So that's that. Tips, this is the most important to me. Tips: where your focus goes, your energy flows. That's the realest thing I could have ever heard in my life, because sometimes we focus on the wrong things. And I feel like where your focus goes, your energy flows. Whatever you are focusing on, that's where your energy is going to flow. Also, stay persistent. When you're in school, go to school. I know some people have jobs and stuff, and they have to do what they have to do. Prepare for the test while you are in school. It's not the easiest thing. I'm not going to be like, oh, yeah, it's so easy. No. Prepare for the test. Make flashcards. That's what helped me the most. Make flashcards, because you can just kind of go through the flashcards real quick and easy. So yes, make flashcards. Also, believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, who will? Believe in yourself. Period, point blank. Also, check out salons when it's close to you graduating. That's something that I wish I had did ahead of time. I wish I had really been checking out salons. Honestly, my husband kind of was telling me that, but I was so busy with school, trying to really focus, trying to really get done. So I really wasn't focusing, having a family, having kids, having a husband and everything. Things, you know, I'm not going to make no excuse, but I didn't do that. But I would suggest that you do that. Also, read your textbook. Like I said, read your textbook, honey. One thing I can say is study what people want mostly, and that tends to be chemicals. So yeah, that's very important to really study, learn the chemistry of these things, learn this stuff, okay? Learn this stuff. Also, I want to tell people, take the test serious. Prepare for it. Once again, take the test serious. Don't think that it's a game. Don't think, oh, I'm going to just go in here and I'm going to just pass it with flying colors. Take time to read your textbook. Take as much time as you need, but don't take too much time. That's why I suggest, because I feel like the further you get away from it, the further you get from actually remembering the material, knowing the material and everything. So yeah, for me, honestly, when I did fail the test, I had to pay the same fee twice. So it wasn't like, okay, you get 2 tries. It was nothing like that. If you don't pass it the first time, I had to basically, you know, get in contact with the board and all that. Like it was real. So yeah, try to at least pass it the first time. If you can't, it's okay. Don't feel bad about it. Don't beat yourself up about it. Also, you don't need validation. You don't need people to salute you on. You don't need people to encourage you. You don't need people to push you through. You need to have yourself. That's who you need. You need yourself. Focus on your goals. Don't focus on what's going on the internet. You know, don't focus on the master stylist and all that. Focus on yourself. Focus on your goals, because where you're at, you're supposed to be there. So don't feel bad about that. Don't compare yourself. That brings me to not comparing yourself. Don't compare yourself to somebody that's been doing this for over 20 years. Don't compare yourself to them. I don't care if you're just starting this field and you know nothing about it. Don't compare yourself. you're great just the way you are. And as long as you keep working on yourself, I believe everything will plan out. And that goes for myself. So yeah, don't get discouraged. You know, I did get discouraged when I had failed the test the first time. Don't get discouraged. Y'all keep going. Keep striving for your dreams. If you are currently in any type of beauty school, I don't care if you're not in beauty school. I don't care if you just started on a new job. I don't care if you started a new career. Keep going. Be persistent. Believe in yourself. Stay encouraged. Don't be discouraged. And the rest is history, you guys. I will come up here when I do figure out what I really want to do right now. I'm just kind of weighing out my options, seeing what's out there for me. I would definitely let you guys know. I did promise you guys that I was going to upload this video. I've been waiting. I know it's been, I think, a couple of weeks since I've been on here, and it's because I've really been studying. And I've really been trying to focus on what I got to do. So, thank you guys so much for being a part of this channel. I really do appreciate you guys so much. It means a lot to me. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here because my kids will be coming home soon. I need to cook dinner. There's a lot of other things that I need to do as well, you guys. If you have any questions about anything concerning cosmetology or anything like that, make sure you leave your comments. Also, I leave my social media platforms in here as well, so you can always inbox me or whatever. I'm gonna also put my business Instagram up here as well, so you guys can follow me and you can follow me on my journey, because this is the beginning of my journey. And like I said, thank you guys so much. Make sure you subscribe, you click that notification bell so you never miss a video that I upload. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Y'all, I just finished my test and I passed. When I tell y'all, fuck, hold on. When I tell y'all that this is a bittersweet moment for me, like, I really mean that, y'all. I had took this test, like, after I had took my theory test first, and y'all, I had failed. Like, I felt so low. I felt, oh my gosh, y'all. Oh my gosh. Like, this is tears of joy, because I am so excited. I am so happy. My new career starts now. You guys, this is, if you fail at something, do not quit. Keep going. The moment that you give up, that's going to be the moment where you're just not going to care. Fight for what's for you. And y'all, I'm just so excited.